afraid to admit it. Pushing the weight of the world on my shoulders, I don't even know how I'm dealing. Feel like a part of me missing, and I've been looking around, but it's not in my vision. All that I got is earned, not given, but I feel locked down like my brain in prison. Spend a couple thousand to ease my mind, then I get it back, but I know I'm not fine. Everything built up all over time, but I gotta let it out, I can't hold it inside. Keep a smile on my face when they looking at me, but I know that's my only disguise. I be trying to get away from my problems. Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. I'm starting to feel like I've been under pressure. I'm keeping my foot on their neck, I won't let up. I know when I fall down, I gotta just get up. I brush it all off, I'm better than ever. Been through a lot, but I'm never gonna settle. Know that I've been heating up like a kettle. Thinking back when I was studying dental, now I got plaques coming on the way, that's special. Yeah, they all come from my spot, but I never stop moving. Gotta do more when I feel like I'm losing. Putting in work, that's the only solution. You the only one who you really be fooling. Damn, trying to find peace inside my head. I've been talking to God, but I'm left on red. I ain't got time to be feeling upset, so I keep doing my best. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, run it up, made a lot, but that's not enough. Got the labels all calling us, talking to me, but I hang it up, cause I got my fans and I'm proud of us. Never do it for the cameras, song a week and that's stamina. Keep it going, I'm an animal, I unleash when they let me loose. I've been ready since like 02, getting my bread, now how about you? 100%, that's all I do, so now please don't talk about me. Sold out shows, that's all I see. Yeah, they said no I in team, so I gotta be MVP. Come we on. Done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, never getting too cozy, cause they all coming for me. Used to sleep on the rollaway, now the whole team got the rollies. Roll deep in the Suburban, backseat and she working. This the life that I dreamed about when I could've paid a room service. Now it's electric curtains, but I still just scratch the surface. I'ma get right back to working, till I get my mom's the Birkin, till I get my pops the new bands, till I get my bro a few M's, till I got the whole fam, they ain't never gotta go to work again. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply.
This is Ice-T and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and
we're on a mission to get America to switch to cold water washing with Tide.
it saves you energy.
And that saves you up to $150 a year on your energy bill.
Plus, Tide cleans better in cold than the bargain brand.
I like that.
My picks were 4-1 yesterday.
Best bet of the day I got. Ape Gonzo's pick of the day.
Come on! It's
You just stop it on that, but you just stop.
Oh,
Fuck out of here!
Wow!
How you gonna let dude do that?
Wow! What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. August 16th, 2021. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Quite a bit going on over the weekend in the sports world. We had a Bellator pay-per-view on Friday, and then you also had the PFL playoffs, which was good. Another fighting organization. Had a lot of baseball this weekend. NFL preseason ramped up this weekend. Playoffs, which was good. All right, I think we are ready. No, we had a lot of NFL preseason starting, so we're less than 3 weeks now. 3 weeks till opening day, the opening weekend, which I'm ready for. All right, we'll start today. We'll start today with some Major League Baseball. Then we'll move to some NFL. Got a decent slate of MLB games today. All right. First game that we have. Los Angeles Angels at the New York Yankees. Yankees are minus 1.5 on the run line. Minus 290 money line. Angels are plus 235 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 9. For the Angels, you have Suarez on the mound. The Angels have won only 2 of his 6 starts. For the Yankees, you have Garrett Cole coming back off the COVID list. He lost his last 2 starts before COVID. He hasn't seemed to be the same since they started cracking down on the pitchers having the sticky substance. But I lean toward the Yankees in this game just because it's hard to bet against Garrett Cole, especially because the Angels' offense just isn't great. But I lean toward the Yankees, but at minus 290, there's really no value unless you take the minus 1.5 run line, and I'm not comfortable enough to do that. I'll lean more toward the under 9. Next game. All right. We have the Atlanta Braves at the Miami Marlins. Braves are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 162 money line. The Marlins are plus 136 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 8.5. You have Toussaint on the mound for the Braves. He's 3-2. Braves' offense has been hot here for the last few days. The Marlins are on a 4-game winning streak. They have Garrett on the mound. Garrett is 2-4 in his 4 starts. Started off bad, but he's won his last 2 starts. I like the over on this game. I like the over 8.5. I lean toward Atlanta here, just because their offense has been going, and I think they have the little bit of advantage on the starting pitching. I do like the over 8.5 quite a bit. All right, next game. We have the Chicago Cubs at the Cincinnati Reds. Reds are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 215 money line. Cubs plus 180 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 9.5. These are teams that are going in different directions. Cubs just blew up their team at the trade deadline. Got rid of their core group that won them their World Series. The Reds are in second place in the division, only 2.5 games out of the last wild card spot, and I think 6 games out of their division lead. The Cubs are 1-12 in the month of August. They've lost 11 in a row. Over the last 15 days, their pitching staff has an ERA of 7.69. And the Cubs are 4-9 versus the Reds this season. You have Wade Miley pitching for the Reds. He's 6-2 with a 2.56 ERA. Reds have a tough offensive lineup, and you got Steele for the Cubs. Don't know a whole lot about them. I think they're going to be using a lot of bullpen today. I like the Reds at the -1.5 on the run line. All right. Next game. Got the Baltimore Orioles at the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are -1.5 on the run line, -275 money line. The Orioles are +225 on the money line. Over/under for this game is set at 8.5. You got Harvey on the mound for the Orioles. He's pitched a heck of a lot better here his last few starts. He has a 1.65 ERA in his last 5 starts, but Orioles bullpen has been terrible. They're one of the worst in the league. McHugh is on the mound for the Rays. He has a 1.41 ERA in 25 appearances this season. Rays offense is inconsistent. They can come out and put up 10 runs, or they can come out and maybe only put up 1 run. But I like the Rays here against the Orioles. I think the Rays have the better starting pitcher on the mound. Rays offense is a little bit better, and the Rays have a better bullpen. Rays have a better bullpen too, so I like the Rays in that game, and I like the, what was the over/under on that? Yeah, I like the Rays, but can't do the -275 money line. That's way too steep. So I like the Rays at the -1.5 run line. And then I like the under the 8. I would lean toward the under 8.5 on that game as well. All right. Next game is the Houston Astros at the Kansas City Royals. The Astros are -1.5 on the run line, -148 money line. Royals are +126 on the money line. Over/under for this game is set at 10. For the Astros, you have Odorizzi on the mound. He's 5-6 with a 4.59 ERA and 15 starts for the Astros. For the Royals, you have Hernandez on the mound. Has been nearly unhittable in his last 3 starts. I lean toward the Astros here because I think the Astros have the better offense. And I will lean toward the over the 10. All right. Well, thank everybody for tuning in. This is Easy Money, a sports betting show. We're live every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We also have a sports talk show, GSR Gonzo Sports Room. It's live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. You also have you can also find Easy Money, a sports betting show, and GSR Gonzo Sports Room in podcast form on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, about anywhere where you get your podcast from. Also, We now have merch available. Check out our merch store at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. We have some t-shirts, some hats, some hoodies on there. Have some new stuff dropping soon. I have one of the Easy Money shirts on right here. So go there, get you your GSR and Easy Money gear. Also, there's a donation page at that same link if you'd like to donate to the show to help the show grow. We'd also appreciate that as well. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all at Gonzo Sports Room. All right, we're going to take a short break, then we'll come back, finish going through these baseball games, and then talk some NFL. We'll play a couple clips off our YouTube page while we're on break. Enjoy these clips, and I will be back here in just a couple minutes. That guillotine.
Yeah.
And once your arms get dead, dude, them punches look like they're in slow motion.
Yeah, it reminded me of that famous Chris Gonzalez fight at the fairgrounds.
Yeah. I got in there and fought a dude as big as Brandon. I weighed 123, supposed to be fighting 138. I've been drinking since like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I can't believe you did that, dude. I'd have did anything to see that. I'd have did anything to see it.
Well, they went and got me shorts and shit. I quit drinking, started drinking Coke. And we went upstairs, and I changed.
Started drinking Coke.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I didn't drink water.
Just put a cigarette out.
We're upstairs in this room, and I'm getting warmed up. They said, okay, some music comes on, and it was him coming out, but I couldn't see him because there was a big fucking backboard from like a basketball goal when you walked out of that room. So they play my music, and I'm walking down the stairs, and I look up in the cage, dude.
Get Chris feel the floor
And
shaking.
this motherfucker Brandon size, so he's about 155, 160 pounds. Talking about he was 138. But I'm thinking, I'm walking to the cage. You know what I mean? Music's on, everybody's looking at me. I was like, well, I got to fight the motherfucker now, or I'm going to look like a little bitch. So I get in there, dude. I had boxers on. They bring me a cup. I didn't have a jock strap or nothing. So me and my Uncle Steve, which is these two's dad, we went in the bathroom and we switched underwear. I took his underwear. He had some fucking whitey tighties.
Dad known for wearing the whitey tighties.
Hey, I put them motherfuckers on, put on the MMA shorts, shoved that cup in there. We're fighting, middle of the fight, the fucking cup falls out. Oh, shit. I said, oh, that's mine. I put it back in. We started fighting again. Dude, I had no business being there. First round, I tried to take him down. We kept bouncing off the cage, and he got me down and had my back, and I was fucking like balled up, almost in the fucking fetal position. He elbowed me 3 times on my fucking ear. Hurt like a motherfucker. But I felt him go up again. I'm like, you're not doing that shit again. So I turned into him, got a single leg, and I got my hips under me. I picked him up, slammed him, got him in the rear neck and choke, and the fucking bell went off for the end of the first round. I was dead, dude. I rolled over, and I was laying there. And
Chris said, hand me a cigarette.
I need a cigarette right now.
dude, like right
It's over. Throw in the towel.
Yeah, like right here beside, on the other side of the cage was my Uncle Steve and this guy I worked with when I was working at the prison. And they threw me a bottle of water. I'm still laying there. I didn't even get up. I was like, leaned over a little bit, got a drink of water, threw it back to him. Ref, so you ready? I said, yeah. I stood up and they rang the bell. Well, my Uncle Steve was telling me in the corner the whole time. He said, he knows you're going to shoot because that guy's coach was Steve Fritz. You two might not know him. I think Brandon might. He might be old enough to know him, but he was a wrestler for Southside. Well, he was running this, like one of them MMA school things.
Yeah.
And he was this guy's coach. And he was telling that guy, he's a wrestler, stay away from him. So getting ready to start that second round, Steve goes, hey, he knows you're going to shoot. Fake a shot and punch him. So I go fake a shot, get ready to punch. Next thing I know, here comes a fucking head kick.
Oh, shit.
Well, I catch the leg and take him down, but I end up in a triangle choke. And I couldn't fucking breathe, but I circled out of it, blasted this motherfucker right in the nose, and looked at the ref and said, I'm done. They rang the fucking bell. I got the last hit in, so I'm done. They rang the bell. I got the fuck out of there, dude. My buddy was waiting in the cage side, handing me a beer.
Handed him a beer,
But dude, I was so fucking hot. So I went outside. This is like in November here in Indiana. It was cold as fuck. And I'm sitting outside in nothing but them fucking MMA shorts and a beer sitting beside me. I still felt like 100 degrees. Finally, I cooled off, went and changed, watched the rest of the. I was like the third, fourth fight of the night. There was still a bunch of fights to watch. So we watched all the fights. Hell, we ended up going to a bar. After that, I woke up next day. My neck was purple, my ear was purple. I couldn't hardly turn my head. It was fun, huh?
Moral of the story, people, is Indiana MMA has come a long way, and I think Casey Kenny has proved that.
Casey Kenny's representing.
And also
for us.
the other moral is don't get drunk and get in the fucking cage.
No.
3 and OT. Let's go. That sounded a little close for my liking. All right, welcome back to the show. Easy Money, a sports betting show, August 16th, 2021. Get ready to finish going through some of these baseball games, and we'll talk a little NFL. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I'd like to thank everybody who joined us Friday night for the live reaction to Bellator 264. Had a pretty good night of fights, really. All right, let's get back to some baseball here. And next game we have is the Oakland Athletics at the Chicago White Sox. The Athletics are -1.5 on the run line, -108 money line. White Sox are -108 money line as well. The game is a pick'em, and the over/under for this game is set at 9. Excuse me. Got Montas on the mound for the Athletics. He has a 3.49 ERA on the road. The White Sox are have Cuco on the mound. They're 1-4 in his last 5 starts. Or no, let me rephrase that. White Sox are 1-4 in their last 5 games. Cuco has lost his last 4 outings. Cuco has a 5.84 ERA in his last 4 starts. Both these teams' offenses can get going. A lot of runs scored. I lean toward the White Sox, the Athletics, because I think Montas is pitching better right now. But what I really like in this game is the over. I like the over 9. All right, next game we have the Cleveland Indians at the Minnesota Twins. The Twins are -1.5 on the run line, -130 money line. Indians are +110 on the money line. Over/under for this game is set at 9.5. You have Quantrill on the mound for the Indians, Jackson on the mound for the Twins. Quantrill has a 3.13 ERA. For the Twins, Jax has a 5.45 ERA. Twins have won 4 of their last 5. I like the Indians here against the Twins. I think the Indians have the better starting pitcher on the mound, and I think the Indians are a better team, even though neither one of these teams are real good. I'll lean toward the under on the 9.5. All right, next game is the San Diego Padres at the Colorado Rockies. Padres are -1.5 on the run line, -130 money line. The Rockies are +110 on the money line. Over/under for this game is at 12.5. Weathers is on the mound for the Padres. Sensatella is on the mound for the Rockies. Weathers has given up 20 runs in his last 3 starts. Padres do get Tatis Jr. back off the IL. For the Rockies, you have Sensatella has an ERA of 4.71. He is 7-3 with a 3.38 ERA versus the Padres in his career. Rockies are a totally different team at home. I'll lean toward the Rockies at the +1.5 on the run line, and I also like the under on this game. All right, next game we have is the New York Mets at the San Francisco Giants. The Giants are -1.5 on the run line, -220 money line. The Mets are +184 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 8.5. You have Hill on the mound for the Mets. He's been struggling. Bullpen has struggled as well. Giants. These are two teams that's been going in opposite directions. Giants have won 7 of their last 8. Giants are 40-18 at home. They've scored 5 runs or more in their last 7 wins. And Gosman has an ERA of 2.38. I like the Giants here. -220 on the money line's a little steep. Maybe use them in a parlay. I like the Giants at the -1.5. All right, that's all the baseball games that we have today. Let's look at some NFL. Don't have no more preseason until later on in the week. I think we have a couple more AFC divisions that we could do. We've done a couple last week on this show. All right. While I'm getting this set up, don't forget we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Come hang with us. We're giving out winners. I was 5-1 on Friday in baseball, 5-1 on Saturday in baseball. All right, come on. Show me the one I'm looking for. There we go. Also, we're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday with GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. Come join us for that. That's live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Okay. I think we talked about it. All right. Let's talk about division winners. Let's start here in the AFC West. I don't think we've done the AFC West last week. Favorite, of course, is the Kansas City Chiefs at -290. Then you have the Chargers at +490. The Broncos at +900. Raiders at +1300. Of course, Kansas City is a big favorite to win this division. I do agree that Chargers are probably the second best team in this division, but I don't think they're going to be able to compete with the Chiefs for this division. You never know. But that division, I think that's probably one of them. I don't think it's going to be a very competitive division. I think the Chiefs and the Chargers by far are the best two teams in the division. Then you have the NFC East. Cowboys are favored to win the division at +130. You have the Washington football team at +260. The New York Giants at +400. And the Philadelphia Eagles at +450. I like the Washington football team to be right in there at the top of this division, and that's because of their defense. They have one of the best defenses in the league. I think Fitzpatrick is going to give them a little more on offense. I mean, all he has to do is manage the game, don't turn the ball over. You have one of the better defenses in the league. So I like Washington football team, and then I also like the Giants. I think the getting Saquon back, they got a couple more weapons for Jones to throw the ball to. I think their offensive line is getting better. So I look for the Giants to also be competing right here for this division. But I lean toward the Washington football team at the plus 260. I'd also sprinkle a little money on the Giants at the plus 400. I'm just not sold on the Cowboys. I know they're getting Dak back, but it ain't like they were winning a bunch of games with Dak. They've been going 8-8 with Dak at the quarterback even when he's healthy. So I don't know. I'm just not sold on the Cowboys. I like the Washington football team. And like I said, and the New York Giants. I'd put a little bit of money on both them to win the NFC East. NFC North, you have the Green Bay Packers as the favorite at minus 145. Second favorite is the Vikings at plus 250. Then the Bears at plus 500. Detroit at plus 1,900. I like the Packers in this division. I don't think there's even going to be any team really competing with them in this division, for the division with them. The Vikings, I haven't seen where they really improved a whole lot. Bears, I think have improved some, but I think Fields is going to be good for him. But this coach, I don't like Nagy. I don't think Nagy's a very good coach. And with the Lions, it's going to take a year or two. I think Campbell's going to get turned around, but I just think it's going to take a couple of years. So I don't expect a whole lot out of him this year. Then you have the NFC South. You got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as the favorite at minus 185. The New Orleans Saints are the plus 330. Falcons are plus 700, and the Carolina Panthers are plus 950. Bucks are clearly the favorite in this division, this division. I think the Saints are the second best team. I agree with that, but I want to see who Sean Payton decides to start at quarterback. I think he's making a mistake if he tries to go with Taysom Hill. The Falcons, you just don't know what you're going to get. They have a new coach. I think Matt Ryan can still play. We'll see. We'll just see how this new coach does and if he can change the culture there. Panthers have made some more changes. I think they're moving in the right direction. I think Darnold's going to be pretty good this year. I think a lot of Darnold's struggles in the Jets was Adam Gase. I don't understand how Adam Gase keeps getting coaching jobs. It seems like when players get away from Gase that they excel. But really in this division, Tampa Bay, I wouldn't put no money on anybody but Tampa Bay. And then you have the NFC West, which could be the best division, or well, if not the best, the most competitive division in the NFL this year. 49ers are favored at plus 190. You have the Rams right behind them at plus 200. Seahawks at plus 280. Excuse me. And the Cardinals at plus 600. I could see any of these teams winning this division. I would favor the Rams. I like the move to get Matt Stafford. I really like the 49ers as well, but it all depends on Jimmy G's health. And with his track record, it's just hard for me to bet on him being healthy the whole season. So I like the Rams. And the Cardinals made some moves too. I just don't know if they've made enough. They added J.J. Watt. They've tried to strengthen their defense up. But I like the Rams in the NFC West at plus 200. All right. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday. Easy Money, a sports betting show. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We're also live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. Check out our merch store, streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. Get you a t-shirt, hat, hoodie. We'll have some new merch, some new items coming out here real soon. Also, you can find Easy Money, a sports betting show, and GSR Gonzo Sports Room in podcast form at Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, about anywhere you get your podcast, you can find us. Check out our YouTube page at Gonzo Sports Room. We have a lot of content on there. Go on there, check it out. Please hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get to my picks of the day. All right. My picks of the day, let's go. I like the Cincinnati Reds, minus 1.5 on the run line. I like the Rays, minus 1.5 on the run line over the Orioles. I like the Indians, money line against the Twins. I like the Rockies plus 1.5 against the Padres. And I like the Giants minus 1.5 over the Mets. So I have Reds minus 1.5, the Rays minus 1.5, Indians money line, Rockies plus 1.5, and the Giants minus 1.5. That's my best bets of the day for Major League Baseball. All right, before we get out of here,
In hot. So what are you waiting for?
Turn to coal because Stone Cold said so.
Turn to cold. with
come on.
Energy savings based on average when switching from hot to cold and non-HE machines. Performance based on Tide Power Pods versus leading baking soda packs.
All right. Before we get out of here, don't forget, like I said, we're live Monday through Friday, Easy Money, 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. GSR Gonzo Sports Room, 1 p.m. Eastern. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Make sure you tune in to tomorrow's show. We'll have a big announcement about a couple things coming up. So tune in tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. Also, don't forget, join me here in about an hour and 20 minutes on GSR Gonzo Sports Room. We'll talk a lot of NFL, talk some NBA, some of the NBA. Have another big trade in NBA this weekend. Talk about that. Check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all at Gonzo Sports Room. All right, I think that's all for today. To recap, my picks today was the Reds at minus 1.5, the Rays minus 1.5, the Indians money line, the Rockies plus 1.5, and the Giants minus 1.5. Hope everybody has a great Monday. Get your week started off good. Hope to see you guys here in a little over an hour for GSR Gonzo Sports Room. Have a great day. Peace.
Even if nobody said it, I'm a spaz on the beat. Ain't nobody that compete in a whole different league. They ain't never catching me. I'm the only one to be calling shots for the team. If I want it, I'ma get it. There ain't nothing stopping me. Put my own money in. I don't own nobody's shit. Every week dropping hits. I don't never gotta miss. Put myself on the line. I'ma always take the risk. When it come down to it, I ain't never call it quits. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me. Cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free. I ain't like them cause I'm on